Today I watched a film called Daisies, which is a Czechoslovakian comedy film from 1966. When this film first came out, it was banned straight away by the government. Someone's got to have quite a good reason to ban a film, and usually means that there'll be something quite interesting and worth watching in the film. Not always, but in this case it was a very, very enjoyable film. Apparently it's influenced by Dadaism, and when it comes to sort of surrealism and absurdism and stuff, the Dada movement is one that I don't know as much about really, but there were certainly elements you could see in it. And so I went to it thinking it was going to be maybe a bit abstract and a bit hard to follow and good from a film studies point of view, but not necessarily entertaining. I was completely wrong, because it did take a little while to get into it first, but then it's very easy to follow. It's very much narrative driven, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a very vibrant, colourful, upbeat film. Lots of flashing weird images, and it dips in and out of black and white and colour. Central characters are fun, and you can't help smiling. They're a lot like Patsy and Eddie from Ab Fab. If you imagine them younger and as sisters and Czechoslovakian, and they decide that the world is bad so they can be bad, and they just go off, and one of them loves cutting pictures of food out of magazines and has an obsession with food and loves eating all the time. And if there's a great scene where they just tackle this food with scissors, and it tends to be quite phallic looking food as well. And one of them likes dating older men, and they keep getting there's this recurring thing that keeps happening in the film where they get this older man to buy them a dinner in a restaurant. So they're very cheeky, and they just try and get what they want, basically, and they cause havoc. The best scene is they break into this large building, and they enter a room, this empty room, and there's a table laid out with a huge buffet, and they start picking at it. I'll take a little bit, no one will notice. Oh, just a little bit more, no one's going to notice. And then they end up loading the table up with it like a banquet and just start gorging on it, and they get the alcohol out and start drinking, get these big cakes down and start cutting into them, and they have a food fight. They're smashing glasses. And then they get up on the table and start just walking on the food, pretending it's a catwalk. And all the time you're watching this, you're just waiting for someone to walk in and catch them in the act. And they climb up into the chandelier and start swinging around in it and stuff and having fun, just taking more and more liberties. And you can't help but smile, and it's a really funny film. It made me laugh out loud quite a few times. It reminded me of a friend of mine, because it's the sort of thing he would do given half the chance. It seemed the right sort of film to watch at the moment in lockdown, because it did cheer me up a bit. I don't know. I suspect that some people might just find it a bit grating and might actually find them annoying. But I found it refreshing. And when I was watching it, half of me was kind of disapproving of what they were doing, and the other half was thinking, I wish these were my friends and I could go and do that with them. Think about the consequences later. Probably not everyone's cup of tea. Maybe if you're more used to Hollywood films, you might find it slightly off-putting, the whole sort of style of the flashing images, and it's a slightly disjointed marriage of scenes and stuff. I'd recommend it. I enjoyed it. I was probably in just the right mood to watch it. I thought it was going to be more of a sort of, this is going to be interesting from an academic point of view type of a film. But no, I really got into it. It made me laugh, and I like the two central characters. Thank you very much.